Hey folks, welcome to another edition of Fitness Friday Posi-TIPS with Rachelle. Folks, it is always great to be here with you on yet another Fitness Friday, the best day of the week. Gotta love it. And folks, I'm sporting my red today, my red necklace. And as I've told you before, contrary to popular belief, red is actually my favorite color, not purple. And so I tend to wear red in a lot of professional situations. And so when you see me wearing red, I really mean business. So today, I really mean business on this episode, continuing this conversation on the sales advantage. And I just thought about how that sounded. I mean business on every episode. But anyway, continuing this series here on the sales advantage, going to talk about sales promotion today. Sales promotion, sales promotion. And so I've got a number of examples, and I typically have done this. I've got a stack of examples to show you and share with you. I've done this historically during marketing episodes, but I haven't highlighted marketing collateral pieces from a promotion standpoint, more direct marketing and all of those type of things. And so today I'm going to look at it, some of these new examples, fresh examples that I have from this year. Look at it through the lens of sales promotion. And so, but before I do that, I wanted to give you a couple of quick FYIs. And the first one is I'm actually going to be volunteering. I'm volunteer with the Detroit Sports Commission. And so I wanted to make everyone aware, really not to volunteer, but they're selling tickets to attend. And so if you haven't heard, this of course pertains more to Metro Detroiters or folks in Michigan, but the Detroit News published an article, John Neo published an article on June 4th, 2021, and the title of it is Detroit to Play Host to USA Weightlifting National Championships. And so just real quick, I don't have a lot of time to cover this. The TCF Center in downtown Detroit is reopening for live events this month, and one of the first will feature Olympic level competition as USA Weightlifting holds its national championships June 25th to July 4th. And so I've got a morning shift on one of those days, so looking forward to it. I'm sure there's going to be a cool story time that comes out of that. But wanted to make folks aware. I mean, this is a learning opportunity. That's why I'm doing it. Yes, I'm a volunteer for different events with the Detroit Sports Commission, as well as the Convention and Tourism Bureau. But this is an opportunity for me to learn. I mean, I've never been to a weightlifting championships, and so this is an opportunity to learn and just see what goes on. And then I'll be in a volunteer capacity, certainly behind the scenes, and so I'm certainly looking forward to that. But wanted to make folks aware they are selling tickets. If you want to go and check it out and learn and see what's going on, I do know that it's sponsored by Rogue Fitness, so that should be very interesting. Next, before I move on into the examples I have here, not sure if you've heard, but CNN, I mean, it's very big news here in the last week or so. Maggie Fox published this article. That's where I first saw it, Saturday, June 5th, and it's entitled FDA approves diabetes drug to help people keep the pounds off. Really quickly, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has approved an injectable diabetes drug for long-term weight control. This under-the-skin injection is the first approved drug for chronic weight management in adults with general obesity or overweight since 2014, the FDA said in a statement Friday. Studies have shown that the once-a-week injection called semaglutide can help people lose up to 12% of their body weight over about a year and a half compared to people given a placebo shot, and 15% of their body weight overall. Not going to go into the rest of that. You can look it up if you were so inclined, but many different news outlets have been covering this, so there's a lot of coverage on that. And so this, of course, this newest drug, this newest weight loss drug, entering the market here, can certainly be perceived to be a threat. It certainly is a threat to the fitness industry. But next week, I'm going to cover storytelling, the importance of knowing your why, the importance of knowing how to communicate that why, develop a compelling story. Because when we know our why, things like this will not be this, overly threatening. And oh no, we're doomed. We got this new drug coming out for weight loss. Is this going to be a big seller? Absolutely. I mean, I've spent part of my career was in sales, and pharmaceutical sales is where I started out, where this is going to land, and then biotech sales. So I know this drug is going to do extremely well, because what do we know? And what did I learn from my years working in medical sales and having many conversations with physicians, heart to hearts? Folks want a quick fix. A lot of folks, the majority of people want an easy answer. They're not interested in changing their lifestyle. They're not interested in changing their diet. They're not interested, having this sustainable wellness commitment. They want a quick fix. So if they can get it in the form of a pill or an injectable, it's going to be big. But we're going to talk about storytelling and the importance of knowing your why next week. That is so important. So stay tuned for that. But just wanted to share that news. And I know there's a new medication coming out that is going to quote unquote make it easier for people to lose weight. And so I certainly have my thoughts on that. Don't have time to get into that this particular episode. I'm going to put my iPad down here as we move on into some examples of sales promotion. So what I want to do, particularly in the fitness industry, because I don't want to forget to say this. I was thinking about saying this at the end, but I don't want to forget when I start going through all of these examples. Sales promotion. Primary goal, getting folks to act now. Getting folks, creating a sense of urgency, creating a compelling offer to stimulate interest, to stimulate trial of a new product, service, or facility, a gym, whatever the case may be. So sales promotion can be critical to overall marketing and certainly sales success, but it's so important, and I would be remiss not to mention this. You gotta be careful with sales promotion, because what you do over time, and there's certainly many different categories that I can give examples of this, is over time, what you do, if you have a promotion-based culture, or just say, marketing culture, promotion-based, where you're constantly on sale, your product, your services are constantly on sale, you're always on discount. What you can do, never forget, a professor told me this back in Northwestern back in the day, is that you're training customers to see you as a value and a discount brand. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. But when something I often say is, when we are willing, we are able to create value and make a potential customer, client, member, we're able to communicate and articulate the value that we can provide, people will be willing to pay. Absolutely. That's why, expensive homes and things like that have just done extremely well despite this pandemic. Some of the luxury categories have had sustained or even increased growth during this pandemic, because once the value proposition is there, folks will be willing to pay. And so, not to highlight Groupon as an example, but it's the truth, is that I see a number of facilities on Groupon just across the country. You just look at different markets, fitness facilities, personal trainers, studios. Yes, Groupon as just one example, all right, a great example, that you're able to get you in front of customers, potential members, and clients that you wouldn't have otherwise. But that's a wonderful thing, particularly if a facility or studio is new and you're looking to stimulate trial. You want people to test out your facility. You want to give them a free class. You want to give them a discounted class. You want to potentially expose them to your facility that they may not have otherwise known. There's a lot of people on Groupon and sites, certainly, those type of sites. So it's great exposure. But what I see time and time again, particularly in the fitness industry, is when you start on that path, it is easy. And I see some of the same places, month after month after month, still on Groupon, year after year after year. And so what you have done, that has become permanent. Which from a sales promotion standpoint, a temporary sales promotion campaign or compelling offer, limited time offer, has become permanent. And so for a potential member to all of a sudden think that your facility, your product, your service, your training is worthy, and is valuable in terms of paying regular price or full price, that's gone. So that from just over promoting, just having an over promotion oriented culture can be detrimental overall to your business, because there are certain categories, and I'm going to get into some, that are very promotion based, like groceries and then certainly consumer packaged goods. And so they need, again, those are so promotion based, where for somebody to go in and pay full price for a box of cereal, why? Because they're always on sale, always on, from various grocers and grocery chains and grocery stores across the country. That is part of their overall marketing strategy. So I'm going to move forward here. Don't have an infinite amount of time. Only have a finite amount of time here. So we're going to move on forward. And so we talk about, from a retail standpoint, how important sales promotion is. And so got a couple of examples here. In the last week, I've gotten a couple of orders from Walmart. not promoting any of these companies that I'm going to highlight. These are merely examples, as always, folks. But you heard me talk a couple of times about how Walmart created or developed the Walmart Plus program in the fall of 2020. Amazon Prime, to compete directly with Amazon Prime. So they've got they've got millions of members now, but they continue. And so when you think about me, I got these couple of boxes here from Walmart. And so what do you see here on the boxes? Join now. Join now. So that's what sales promotion is really good at doing. All right. So we think about Walmart being the world's largest retailer. They're introducing, all right, so sales promotion. New program. They're actually, offering a free trial of it for a couple of weeks. And if you answer 3 questions, you get a free 30-day trial. And I know this because, full disclosure, I did it, but did not sign up for the service ultimately. But they are promoting this like crazy. I mean, they've got all types of ads. But of course, they're the world's largest retailer. And so so we're talking about a new product, service, new gym, new chain, whether it's, brand new in terms of first being launched, or new to a particular market. All right, the brand awareness, facility or studio awareness is going to be the biggest hurdle to overcome, and that can be the most expensive because that's going to require advertising, marketing efforts to promote the facility or facilities. And so in this particular case, Walmart's doing a lot: TV ads, online ads. This is just another example. This huge box that is probably not going to fit in the frame, but going to try it anyway. But see, once again, Walmart themselves, they're really pushing it here. Become a member today. Become a member today. And so they've got it all over the place. So those are my couple of Walmart examples I wanted to start out with. The world's largest retailer. Become a member today. Join. So that's what sales promotion. Of course, this is advertising, but they've got some. Like I said, they've got trial memberships, they've got some other components to the program that they're adding to it to make it more competitive and more compelling against Amazon Prime. But they too are coming up with free and discounted medicines, other things from a sales promotion standpoint to make the offer of their membership more compelling. So just wanted to start out with Walmart here. And so got an example here in the email with DoorDash. So I briefly was a member of DoorDash last fall. And so this was an offer. I received a couple of emails, Monday, May 17th, 2021 and Friday, May 20th, 2021. So received a couple of emails from DoorDash, inviting me back. And I was trying to think, I think I had DoorDash, I signed up under a free trial, 30 days, and then canceled after that. And so it just didn't work for me. And so that was that. But, so what are they trying to do? As a previous person who signed up with DoorDash before, they're trying to get me back. What is the title of this first email says? Hey Rachelle, it's DoorDash. We miss you. And so what do they have here? A compelling offer. So what are they saying? Don't forget your 50% off deal. Just like really good pizza, we hate for this deal to go to waste. Reorder a classic or find a new flavor. Either way, it's 50% off with Baby Come Back. So that's the offer code. Order now. Order now. So again, at the bottom place, it's the heart of sales promotion, creating a sense of urgency. Do something now. So the second one, this one that came on Thursday, May 20th, it says title Order Up. Last chance to save 50%, Rachelle. So we got 50% off is leaving for good. Okay, Rachelle, you need to take action. This is your last call to save 50%, parentheses, up to $10 on your next order of DoorDash deliciousness. Hurry and use code BABYCOMEBACK for one sweet or savory deal. Order now. There's a place obviously to click there. So we got different food, different cuisine option on that second email. So DoorDash, trying to get me back. So how many facilities across the country lost members, lost a whole lot of members during the coronavirus pandemic? I mean, I already know the answer to that. So a lot of people canceled gym memberships across the board. So this is an opportunity. It's always an opportunity to reach out to former members who've let them, like membership lapses, whatever the case may be. So it is so important. Reach out to those people. find out, particularly if you want to know, and this is something I actually planted that I recognize this when I canceled my membership. There was a reason. There was they send you a confirmation right after the membership has been canceled, and it will actually state a reason. And so that way, if you're thinking from a targeting standpoint, if you want to follow up with that person, okay, hey, they canceled because of this, and so have you strengthened your facility, product, service, training, whatever in that area? What would be more compelling for them to come back? Do you now have a reason to say, hey, well, I know you had challenges then, but this is what we've done. These are our new policies and procedures around that. Hey, we got a new manager, or hey, we've made some policy changes around that. So there are always ways to reach out to people that were prior in this fitness frame here of former members. So important, because you have people that have already had memberships, right? That is you've already won half the battle there. They've already signed up before. So it's just a matter of reaching out with a compelling offer to encourage them to come back. So have that example. I'm gonna just be throwing them on the floor in the interest of time. Got to keep on moving. Now we're gonna have some food examples here, real quick. Here we go. Yeah, some food examples. And for those who don't know, actually, when I lived in Louisiana, I used to work at Burger King, and so it's always just so interesting when I see all these Burger King companies, Burger King coupons. So what do we have here? Burger King. Number of coupons. This came, actually all of these examples I'm about to show you here, these food examples, came in the mail. So direct mail. Historically, I've talked about this on marketing episodes, direct mail has one of the lowest response rates in terms of ROI, return on investment effectiveness. But one of the ways that certainly these fast food restaurants have worked to overcome that is by having oversized pieces. Oversized, these are large. This isn't a letter that's coming in the mail that it may be easy to just dismiss and throw away as junk mail. Very large marketing or direct mail pieces here, but also full of coupons, which is trying to generate urgency. Also, there's multiple coupons here. That's a trend we've seen in the last few years. Multiple coupons on a piece. Why? To stimulate repeat behavior. So come and get this offer today. We've got multiple coupons. We have the expiration date on this is a while, so we're looking at 8/8/2021. And so we've got a long time. People have a long time to use these coupons. And so we've got multiple to encourage you to keep coming back. Positive, repetitive sales, changing consumer behavior, getting them to come to Burger King over and over and over again. And from time to time, I'll get these from McDonald's, but typically they're more so for Burger King. And so what do we have here? A targeted sales promotion piece. New Detroit style pizzas. Choose cheese to the edge, pardon me. Sauce on top. 4 new recipes. So what do you see there? So personally, I'm just, junk mail, I'm throwing it away. Oversized pieces with very close, compelling, highly staged, photographed views of the pizza or the food, whatever the particular food type is. So you see this compelling pizza, absolutely, photo of a pizza, looks good, cheesy, and delicious. So what does this do? If this is sitting on someone's, they get it out of the mail, they see it, this could potentially, and often does, pizza sounds good. We need to get a pizza today, or we need to get a pizza for next week, or I'm gonna save this coupon, or I'm gonna save this entire piece. And what are they doing? So they've got multiple offers, once again, to stimulate, to encourage repeat purchases, all right, increased sales. And they've even sweetened the deal, pardon the pun here, and it says free dessert with every order over $30. So what is that doing? Throwing on an extra dessert, adding on a compelling offer to encourage people to spend a certain dollar amount. Instead of ordering one large pizza, which many people are prone to do, they're trying to encourage you. What about 2 or 3 large pizzas? What about we're going to make a minimum spend amount and offer a dessert, a free dessert with that? Be surprised how effective these types of offers are. And so this is another view here the Edge, the new Detroit style pizza, which of course is very relevant and targeted here to my metro area. And at the bottom you got Hut Rewards. So what is that? Pizza Hut Rewards. Rewards programs abound, giving people a reason to continue to buy from Pizza Hut, in this case, a loyalty program to absolutely stimulate loyalty. But also when you give your phone number, your email, or you at the grocery store and you scan your loyalty card, they know, many retailers have similar type of programs, but they know they can track your behavior, they can see what you're buying, they can send you specific emails targeting where your interests are. So yet another example. And here's another example, Detroit Pizza Rewards. So similar loyalty program. And so they've got a compelling offer for $13.99 pizza, but once again, very close, professionally photographed. And so people often say, my food never looks like what it looks like on the ads. Yes, there's a reason for that. These are very, very staged type of pictures. All right, and so on the back, you've got some more coupons, you've got some more different shots of other, such as chicken wings and things like that they sell, drinks, salads. So giving people an idea of other things that they sell. Again, trying to encourage people, hey, we've got different food categories. Purchase something from multiple categories. And so they've got, mix and match, choose any two or more, $6.99. Again, once again, bundling, trying to encourage people to buy more than one pizza in this particular case. So that was another example. In terms of sales promotion, in terms of couponing, direct mail couponing, the ubiquitous Val packs. So you see these Val packs that come in the mail, particularly if you're in a larger market, you will see these come full of coupons, different coupons. I'm actually one that I go through them. I just find them very interesting, and you can see what people are offering. And so I just pulled out this one. I had this one sticking out to remind myself. So this is an example of it, and this is from ADT. Remember the security company ADT? So they now have a very compelling offer. So what does it say now? Call now to get an ADT security system installed for only $349. Parentheses, it says that's a $499 value. And then it says plus, in a different color, get an ADT video doorbell installed free. Installed free. Now why? Think about that. Ring doorbell, other type of doorbells, now certainly pose a very big threat to ADT, which certainly for years and years, somebody has a home security system, it was at ADT. Remember those days? And now there's just so many products and services that are now being offered in the security space, which are certainly far more affordable than what ADT has offered over the years. And so what do they have here? And so they've got a redemption, they've got a number you can call to redeem this offer. They've got a number you can call. They've got a redemption code, and then offer expires July 15th, 2021. All right, and so they've got a 6-month money back guarantees. A form that really encourages people when they say, a guarantee? There's nothing for me to lose. Okay, very compelling in terms of creating an offer. So had to show these. They come in the mail often, and so I had to show these. And so now wanted to hold off here on grocery because that's going to take a little bit. I have an example from a hiring standpoint. And so I actually took a picture. I was getting gas at the Speedway, those folks here locally, the Speedway on Novi Road in 10 Mile the other day. And so this was actually, they've got a promotion here. It's around their hiring efforts, around their recruiting efforts. So I took a screenshot of it, took a picture of it, and then printed it out. So it's really small, so I actually had to write what the copy says so I'd be able to quote it correctly. And so it says, now hiring, gas and snacks on us. Receive up to $100 gift card every 2 weeks. Scan QR code or text Speedway to, and they've got the number. We've seen those in different capacities, different categories. And then it says, only at select stores. So there are terms and conditions, only at select stores, and at speedway.com careers. So what are they doing? You get a chance to get a $100 gift card every 2 weeks. They're looking for employees, now hiring. And I thought to myself, now how creative? That's very, very creative. Somebody's right there at the point of sale, filling their gas tank, and they're looking for employees. And they've got mechanisms right there, QR code, ways for them to move and apply right then. So just had to share that because that was something you don't see very often in that type of capacity. And so next, PayPal. PayPal, is running an offer here very, very recently. So this one expires on 6/30/2021. And so what does it say? Earn a $5 reward. So again, promotion. Simply sign up for an account. What is that? Stimulate trial. Open up a create or develop, a PayPal account. Simply sign up for an account and add a payment method. When you spend $10 or more, your $5 reward will be applied at checkout. So you click there, $5 reward. So what is that? Stimulate, try PayPal, open up an account, create or include a payment method, bam, you spend $10, you get $5. So that was an offer. Simply Safe. So this one came a direct mail piece, Simply Safe. And so protect home, fear less. Once again, our major competitor to ADT, which I just highlighted not too long ago. But the reason I wanted to highlight this one, so this is a co-promotion. So it says Simply Safe, protect home, fear less. United Mileage Plus. So I'm a member of United Mileage Plus. Earn 7,000 miles at simplysafe.com/mileage plus. So what do they do? Co-promoting. So buy one of our security systems and get 7,000 frequent flyer miles on United as part of their Mileage Plus program. So there's ways to partner with others. And so we know United Mileage Plus has a lot of members, millions of members, part of that loyalty program. And so just a way for them to increase their exposure. Simply Safe is a way for them to increase their own exposure. And by partnering with United, they have an opportunity to certainly reach far more people. So targeted piece. Rachelle, you want to get 7,000 miles? There you go. So, yes, Amazon. And so, for those from a marketing perspective, for those who don't know, for those who know me personally, they know this. I am a late adopter. Like I said, I'm just fundamentally like a nonconformist. So I'm never going to be the person that jumps off on something that's some brand new product or service, and I'm there before it's launched, or I'm there in line trying to buy one. That's just not me. That's a wonderful thing for people who are, and that's great. But we're all different, folks. We're going to just be secure in who we are. And so I signed up for Amazon Prime. I so remember this. So this was the day after Thanksgiving in 2019. So I've not been a member of Amazon Prime long, and I know there's people that have been members and loved it for years, but once again, I'm a late adopter, so that's just very typical Rachelle, because for years and years, all I bought from Amazon was books. I'm a voracious reader. I inhale books and reading material. And so for me, it's all about ordering books, and so I didn't really see the benefit of joining, and of course now I do. And so Amazon Music, I actually have workout playlists on Amazon Music, so they recognize that Rachelle is a very heavy user of Amazon Music. And so since then, they have been after me to sign up for the Amazon Music Unlimited program. And so I get promotional offer after promotional offer after promotional offer. And this is a recent example. So this of course came, when I logged into that Amazon Music app. So this was last week. And so what does this say? Prime Day deal. So we got Prime Day coming up here. And so instead of getting 1 month free, and they've been offering the same 3 months free forever for me personally. So I'm like, okay, this happens all the time. And so 3 months free, you've been offering me that for a very long time. So what does it say though under that? Limited time only. Limited time only. Cancel anytime. $10.99 a month thereafter, and then try it free. So click on this, try it free. And so this is something I talked about last year on that episode of joining and canceling gyms. And so to cancel anytime, and I mentioned in that episode, this is a quick aside during this sales promotion oriented episode, this cancel anytime. How for fitness facilities in particular, and some of the class action lawsuits and lawsuits filed against facilities last year that made it tough to cancel during the pandemic, is that one thing we have to recognize is that the paradigm has shifted regarding the cancellation process overall. So you have entities such as Amazon with millions and millions and millions and millions of members of Amazon Prime, and they make it easy to cancel. And so that's what we're seeing. And so the impact of entities such as Amazon on the overall cancellation process and the perception of the ease, or how easy or difficult it should be to cancel something. So the paradigm is shifted, not in the favor of gyms, all right? Because people are expecting to click a button, cancel, and be done. They don't want to keep getting billed. They don't want to keep, going round and round the mountain trying to find a person to cancel their membership or studio membership, whatever. And so just recognize that. And I just had to point that out, that Amazon, these people are making it easy. And so as a result, when gyms make it difficult, it's really even more amplified now, because they're saying it used to be, so hard to cancel gym memberships, and it's those lawsuits last year, that litigation, fortunately, and I guess unfortunately, depending on what side you're on, well, they can make things much easier. Litigation, unfortunately or unfortunately, has the ability to do that. And so, what did Amazon do? Okay, Rachelle has not been responding to the 3 months free of Amazon Music Unlimited. So I got a direct mail offer, and so this one is 4 months free. 4 months free, limited time only. Cancel anytime. As a valued Amazon Prime member, we have a special offer for you: 4 months of Amazon Music Unlimited for free. And so we've got all the benefits listed, so creating the value proposition, all of that on the back, 4 months for free. And so they've got a comparison here based on the number of songs and latest releases, podcasts, all of that. And so sign up now at amazon.com/try now. So what it is, so got an offer that it's not getting a lot of bites. You have a sales promotion offer that's not getting a lot of bites. In many cases, you're going to have to sweeten the offer to create the behavior change that you're seeking. Next, another example here of Valvoline. So this was two types that we had. I received an email. I've gotten oil changes at Valvoline before, so they had my email address as well as a direct mail piece. So targeting, in my case, a previous customer. And so the email, Tuesday, May 4th of this year, and it says, again, very timely message: AC not cold enough. So we've got dog days of summer are coming. Let's get your car's AC right. Click right here. Get coupon now. Get coupon now. We will save. We will make this easier. And so we've got $30 off here, because I clicked it and printed so you can see what the offer was. $30 off a AC recharge service. Next, we've got this direct mail piece, this postcard that came. And so service that you can see because you're sitting in the car while they're doing it. Experts that you can trust. $15 off any Valvoline full service oil change. And so we've got the coupon right here. They've got the hours of operation here for the Novi location that I frequented in the past. And so there it is. That's an example of having, they're reaching me two different ways: direct mail and email. Different communications channels, marketing channels. So holding off here on the grocery. Wait a minute. And so this is a direct mail piece that I received with a free sample inside. So sampling is a form of promotion. You're getting the product in people's hands to hopefully stimulate purchase behavior. All right. And so this one is actually, see, it's coming soon. So building interest. I knew this product was coming out, so I'm on their list. And so this is, hot sauce. So a new version of hot sauce. And so it's wonderful. And so I will been saving this, so I will be opening these up sometime this week, putting them on my food. But see, the sacrifices that I make, folks, for Fitness Friday, you just don't know. But it's so important that I give you some good examples. So look, so we have these two examples on the back, and here it says, from our team to you, thank you. Get 50% off your first order, limited time only. Scan QR code, all right, with your phone's camera to purchase. So what are you trying to do? They're trying to make it easy. Scan this QR code. You can buy this right now. We've got the product in your hands. They've got an example, a picture of it. But these direct mail pieces, something like this from a sampling standpoint, is expensive, but they tend to be effective. So see, I was already on their list, and so it's targeted. So mailing something like this to a bunch of random people in a zip code that have expressed no interest from an ROI, return on investment perspective, can certainly be very, very expensive and not generate the best ROI. And so that was that. And we have another example here of Martinizing dry cleaning. It's come now here to Novi. And so I use 1 hour Martinizing back when I was living in Louisiana when I was in college. So I was thinking, I didn't know they had those here. And so here we go, we got a new location. So what is it? New location. So they've got multiple promotion offers here, trying to, number one, the awareness. So we want to make people aware that we're here. And so number two, we want to stimulate trial. We want to get people to bring their clothes to us. All right, and so they've got free home pickup and delivery, so that's a compelling offer. You don't even have to take your clothes there. But look at this, ends May 15, 2021, $25 off your first delivery order. Right, so what are they trying to do? Encourage people. Don't come and bring 2 shirts. I mean, that's wonderful if someone does, but they're trying to get people to, again, bundle, bring several items for us to clean for you. And so they've got discounts that reflect that to encourage people to bring multiple clothing items as opposed to just one. So once again, generating awareness for a new place and stimulating trial, which is so important. All right, so several weeks ago, I showed you the purple exercise mat that I bought from Amazon. Love it, it's wonderful, have it here at Rachelle's Home Fitness Center. And in that package, and I've been saving this, so they have a warranty card, and so it's from the company, and this is not promotional, so I'm not gonna read all this company information, but it says, thank you for choosing our product. Your product is covered by a 2-year warranty. Please contact us if you have any questions or concerns, and we'll take care of it. All right, and so look at this, limited time offer in green here, limited time offer, free resistance loop bands. All right, so they've got their own, so trying to generate loyalty to their product, them offering you a warranty, trying to give you a compelling offer to move forward on that. So we've got another example here, Oberweis, and so this is home delivery. We know with the pandemic, a lot of home delivery services and companies that provide food, whatever the case may be, retail, certainly did extremely well, have done extremely well during the pandemic. And so I am unfamiliar and have been unfamiliar until this came with Oberweis home delivery. So they've got multiple examples of food here. On the back, they've got some beverage options. And so, but what do they have? This offer here, free delivery, trying to stimulate trial for 6 months. So free delivery for 6 months and a free porch box. All right, and so on the back of this, and so they've got Oberweis milk, and so it looks like they're perhaps that's what they're known for. I've never used their product, I was unfamiliar with that. So, but what do they have here on the back? Reminding you again, free delivery for 6 months and a free porch box. Right under that, signing up is easy, because what happens? People get these, and if you don't make it easy for people, they could get something like this and say, okay, well, I'll have to Google that, or I'll have to look for that in the store, and then they never take any further action. So they've got free delivery for 6 months. Once again, signing up is easy. Visit the link, set first delivery, enjoy the goodness. So trying to have steps, and so they've got this email here with this link for the promotional offer, and it's right there. Do this right now. It's all right. Everything you need to do to move forward. And they've got the pictures to try to say, oh, look at this. Look how this food looks. Maybe I should sign up for this. Bam, you flip it over, and they've got the sign up process, making it very easy for people to take action, and take action sooner rather than later. Next, we've got and I've shown a number of Gardner White, and it used to be Art Van before they closed, but I get a number of these on a regular basis, because I live very close to this particular location in the former Art Van store that closed. And so there's a Novi store, so direct mail piece, addressed to me, and so I never bought any furniture from there, but certainly they bought lists over the years. I did buy a bedroom set from Art Van, so that made sense that I always got stuff from them. And so Novi store only, Gardner White, 2 days, okay? What days are the sale? Because I need to get in there soon, because it's only lasts 2 days, creating a sense of urgency, and very big letters, as you see. You're invited as a VIP, okay? Trying to make someone feel important. And so, like, how I've never bought anything from you, but somehow I'm a VIP. We're all VIPs inherently, folks, just due to our worth and value as human beings, but this just made me laugh. So I'm a VIP. And so Novi store only, June 12th and 13th, Saturday, and they've got the hours, huge savings, up to 75% off showroom furniture and mattresses, instant cash rebates. Right, and we're going to talk about sales process here in a couple of weeks or so. And what does it have here? So incredible finance offer, 0% for 60 months. So cost is a very common objection, probably one of the most common objections that it doesn't matter what you're selling, you will face. When I can't afford it. Somebody's trying to sell personal training. Well, I can't afford it. Or I can only afford one session, or I can only afford 3 sessions, and I can't afford the package, whatever the case may be. So this cost objection, you're trying to upsell someone on something. This cost objection, trying to buy a car. Well, it's too expensive. Okay, well, let's negotiate. All right, so with this cost, they're going on offense in this direct mail piece against the cost objection is right here. Okay, you don't have the money right now? We'll finance it. All right, and so there's a part 2 of that. I didn't want to flip to the side, but I just wanted to continue this thought here before I forget it. Easy credit approvals. So someone might say, well, you don't have a lot of debt, or it's overwhelmed. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it. So what they've got here, we say yes. Continue that 0% financing for 60 months. Easy credit approvals. So we're making it easy for you to get money to buy this furniture. So very, very compelling way of overcoming that price objection right off the bat, right here on the piece. Hey, you know what? Somebody may say, I spent my stimulus, or I don't have whatever, this and that, money's tight. Hey, we're going to make it easy for you to finance this purchase with 0%, for up to 60 months. So, sales promotion, giving folks a reason, or creating a sense of urgency. So what do they have here? Giveaways, very, very common promotional tactic. Free bikes, HP laptops, and more. Okay, special offer, free $50 Omaha Steaks gift card when you bring in this ad. All right, that sounds compelling, doesn't it? But you always got to keep reading. What does this disclaimer say? Minimum $399 qualifying purchase required. Limit 1 gift per household. See store for details. So yeah, you get that Omaha Steaks gift card, but you're not just going to get handed for just showing up. All right, so they've got to legally protect themselves by saying that. And so on the back of this, so perhaps someone may say, well, I can't afford full price right now, and I'm trying to get back on my feet with the pandemic. All right, they can overcome that objection with, they've got a clearance center up to 80% off. All right, and so what do they have there? Doorbuster, $495 Luma sofa was $799. So doorbuster. So when you think about what you're talking about, Black Friday, and I certainly missed Black Friday shopping last year. I love Black Friday shopping. I love just the excitement around that, and how the stores used to be open on Thanksgiving night. And I've shared this in Fitness Friday Positives and non-Fitness Friday Positives before, but I love some Black Friday shopping. I love it. There may be 5 of something in a store. I'm making sure that I'm one of those customers that's going home with it. So I just enjoy the competitiveness of all of that, chaos and all that. It's just fun, I know. But doorbusters. So what do? Whether you're talking about Black Friday doorbusters, whether you're talking about this doorbusters, or whether you're talking about facilities that offer tiered memberships. All right, so they've got the lower cost memberships, and so ideally, and why from a marketing standpoint, they want to get you in the door. So throw out an example. So a $10 membership at Planet Fitness, and I talked about that last week, where yes, they are a marketing driven organization, folks, but they are encouraging people to move on up to upgrade from that $10 white card membership to the black card membership. Why? And so from a grocery standpoint, they've got the 99-cent milk on sale in the ad, for example. Okay, so that could be why they don't call those doorbusters. They're actually called loss leaders from a marketing standpoint. So those type of sales promotions, offerings that you see, those are loss leaders. So they want to get you in the store, go in and get that gallon milk for 99 cents, and they know more often than not, consumer research has shown over the years that people tend to buy more than they plan to buy, and that 99-cent deal that got them in the store has led to incremental volume, incremental sales that they wouldn't have had otherwise. So this doorbuster concept of getting people in the door. Okay, they may go in to buy this and decide, well, I need a bedroom set, or I need some new cocktail tables, whatever the case, end tables, or a new cocktail table, or a whole new bedroom set. It's just this concept of having a very inexpensive item, right, deeply discounted item to generate interest, to get people thinking and say, well, you know what, I need to go take a look at that, and I need to move people up to the next level. And so this concept, when I joined Planet, came in at that white card membership at the first location in Novi back in Pontiac Trail. Wasn't 3 weeks, a month later, I got that email from them encouraging me to upgrade to the next level. And so I didn't upgrade because of their efforts. I actually tried out that massage bed, hydro massage, one time, and I was like, oh, I got to upgrade to get this. So that was actually my initial impetus for upgrading. It wasn't anything else. And then ultimately it was being able to go to their locations in Louisiana. But once again, they're from a marketing perspective, working to encourage people to upgrade that membership. And when I canceled the membership last September, had to be no more than 7-8 days later. I got an email from them inviting me to rejoin Planet. You know, and I unsubscribed from that, and so I haven't received any communications, but rest assured, you know, they're working to get people back, and you know, many entities do, but I've got a personal example of that. So a sweepstakes, common sales promotion tactic, enter to win. Okay, they've got this free Omaha Steaks gift card on here. And so they've got Serta. So they've got Serta mattresses was $399, doorbuster price $95, any size. So deeply discounted Serta mattresses. So they want to get people in the store. Okay, I want to come in and get this, you know, queen mattress set, whatever the case may be, get this queen mattress, and $95 for each size. Folks, they don't want you leaving with just that one mattress and spending $95. Now I could pull off something like that because I know how to deal with salespeople and shut stuff down, but people are going to go in there for a mattress and end up spending a whole lot more than that, certainly than they had planned to. But this is just a rich example. Promotions all over the place. All right, giveaways, doorbusters, all of that, right there for you. Very, very common. You know, furniture sales, particularly in larger markets, can be expensive. Certainly very, very competitive. Certainly very competitive market space. So next, HelloFresh. Okay, a person on Nextdoor sent out. You know, it's a very long time, 3 or 4 year member here in Novi of HelloFresh, a subscriber, not a member, a long-time subscriber. So she invited like 10 or 20 of us to test this HelloFresh. So we got a trial offer of, I want it was like 1 week worth of meals. And so, you know, I did it for a week, you know, cooked the meals, but I had to do things. I had to, you know, kind of change up and add stuff to the recipes and stuff because I like my food a certain way, and I like food that is on the highly spicy end. And those meals, those certainly meal programs and stuff like that, the food is not going to be spicy and all of this and that. And so I had to make too many changes, so I just did not. I canceled the little trial after that, but I appreciated the opportunity, and I certainly learned a lot from that, you know, from a marketing standpoint. And so what do we see here? You may have seen these in the mail, direct mail pieces. Particularly these have come with magazines. They've kind of, you know, the magazines or things like that. So they've got direct mail pieces or accompanying pieces. And so they've got here $100 off, includes free shipping on your first box. Use code. They've got the code, they've got the email, bam, sign up. The #1 meal kit for eating well. And on the back, they've got paleo, keto, vegetarian, and vegan, $100 off, all right here. And so this particular postcard, restaurant quality meals that are good for you. So this one has 17 free meals. So again, compelling offer. Here's the QR code, scan it, sign up. You know, they want you to take action right away. Enjoy meals that taste like they came from a 5-star restaurant. All right, so these are there. So once again, I was a previous very brief trial subscriber to HelloFresh, so I got a couple of emails, the Comeback Rachelle emails as well. So first one came Sunday, April 18th of this year. Keep out for a delicious deal in your mailbox. So they sent me a direct mail piece, but again, in the interest, in the event that particular piece of mail got lost or something, they've got the ability for me to take advantage of the offer right there in the email. See, come back. There was a little box here. You click on the back, sign up. Once again, as a previous, even though my trial subscription was brief and I canceled after that, I had already had their product in my hands, in my house, and in my belly, quite frankly. So they reached out to me with an offer, you know, in order for me to come back. So that was that email, and here you see it. For email, they offered me 17 free meals. Come back. me back, and this one came on Friday, April 23rd. So they were trying to get me back there in the month of April. So we've got a few more examples here, folks. So we've got, and this is actually one that I got in Louisiana because I utilized this car wash service there. So this is Express Car Wash. So what do you see here? 50% off first month. So they've got tiered, where is it, this side here? Yeah, so they've got 3 tiers membership programs, loyalty programs. So cost differs, yada, 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 based on it, of course, the tiered packages, and you get more the higher level you go. There are more benefits, more features certainly to the higher level that you go up. But the first month, 50% off, unlimited washes, unlimited washes. So they're trying to get me. So once again, you want to stimulate trials, you want to get folks to take action, which is certainly at the heart and soul of sales promotion. Join the Wash Club. Look, right from your phone. So there you go. You got the QR code, you download the app, or you can scan the QR code, enter the code, there you go. So they're trying to make it easy, because if you give someone and you tell them, oh, we have this compelling offer, but then you don't have a way for them to take advantage or sign up, do something right away, they can, you can lose all momentum in terms of them being able to do such things. And so I've got some more pizza ones, but I've already gone over that one. The pizza ones come for me, it seems like weekly or every other week. So here's an example of Subway. Much of this already, was discussed overall. Multiple coupons on the front and back, $31 in average savings. So look at that. So based on these coupons, they've got QR codes on each different coupon, free cookie with any purchase. And so there you go. Get a free 6-inch sub when you buy a $25 gift card in restaurant on Subway.com, April 15th through June 30th. So limited time. Buy this, buy a gift card, you'll get a free inch sub. So trying to get people to purchase gift cards, all right, because those gift cards can certainly result in some incremental sales and volumes. So we got another examples here that I received. Dunkin' Donuts, which is certainly rebranded to Dunkin'. So $3 medium new Dunkin' Donut coconut refreshers made with coconut milk. And there they go, they got a picture of it. But you've got the promotions on the back, the coupons on the back. Free Donut Wednesdays. Free Donut Wednesdays. So this is a DD Perks member exclusive. Enjoy one free donut on Wednesdays with any drink purchase. So once again, they're not just handing out food if you show up. They want you to purchase a drink. So they want you to purchase a drink. They're trying to get you in the store, and then they know that ultimately they're going to be able to upsell you, or you're going to buy more than, just get more than just the beverage with the free donut. So that can be a way to certainly generate some incremental volume and incremental sales. Here we go. We got a tie-in here. National Donut Day, Friday, June 4th. Free donut with any drink purchase. So once again, they're not just handing out food. Because sampling and giving out free food like that is very, very, very expensive. Whether you're talking about sampling at a Costco or a Sam's Club or BJ's, or just giving away food or a restaurant, any type of restaurant, giving out that free food, that can certainly add up and be expensive, because you can get overwhelmed with the number of people who actually show up, and it can be tough to forecast, what the interest is going to be, and what the redemptions are going to be when people come in with coupons for free food or whatever. So this is one that I received, direct mail, leaf and filter gutter protection. We're in your neighborhood, so again, an awareness piece. So from a marketing standpoint, trying to build awareness. We are here. So they've got some compelling discounts here to get people to take action. 15% off entire purchase, 10% plus 10% off seniors and military. Here we go. Plus, the first 50 callers will receive an additional 5% off. Call today to take advantage of this exclusive offer. They've got the number here to call, plus financing that fits your budget. Why? Because many people will say, well, I can't afford it. How much is it? I don't have the ability to spend that. So now they've got their own financing. They've got the promo code and all of that in the beginning. So here's that offer I just read you. So they've got it on both sides. Call us today for a free estimate. Get the estimate. Get people talking. Get them on the phone. Start communicating with them. That is a sales opportunity. The ability to move that sales process forward. Another direct mail piece, the only good tick is a dead one. So this is Mosquito Squad here. This was just it was a very creative piece for me. I just even thought from a general marketing standpoint. I mean, this really got my attention. Like, wow, you don't get pieces with dead bugs on them. But this is what these folks do. On the back, a good mosquito. The only good mosquito is a dead one. So you got a mosquito on this side, a tick on the other. But here we go. Call for a free estimate, $50 off. $50 off. Seasonal mosquito and tick protection package. So there you go. Got the QR code. Scan this. Start to move this process forward. Right away. Right away. And so next, we want to go on here from a competitive strategy standpoint. The satellite, the cable TV, satellite TV providers, very, very competitive space. I encourage you, if you haven't kind of learned and read up on how many subscribers, so many people are cutting the cord. And I was just so shocked to see how many people on a quarterly basis are cutting the cord and going with online streaming and those type of services. So as a result, the major players in that space, traditional major players, have really, they've certainly for several years had very compelling promotional offers, but now, they just continue to discount and now it's, no commitment and no contract, those type of things. So to start off, AT&T, and so they've got their own package here. Pick your package, stream your favorites. So they too are getting into the streaming game. So traditionally now AT&T owns DirecTV, but the AT&T, they want to have or now offer their own streaming options because they realize that that's where things are going, certainly future forward. Get a year of HBO Max included. So again, compelling offer if you upgrade to the second or third tier of these packages. On the ultimate, the top package, you get a year of HBO Max included. So they're not giving it to you on the $69.99 package. You have to upgrade to those packages. So here we go. This is what AT&T, Spectrum, a competitor. Spectrum isn't available in all markets, but certainly they have several markets where they operate across the country. Spectrum, internet, and TV, $44.99, no contracts. Spring into internet and TV savings, call this number. And so they've got a bundled offer. So instead of someone just calling saying, I want Spectrum Internet or I just want Spectrum TV, bundle the offer. And then when a certain amount of time, the promotion is going to end and that person is going to pay more. So you pay more for that. And so we've got a receipt here. So this is from Bossier City, Louisiana. When I was in Louisiana last time, we have Dollar General. So this is a store coupon. They do this all the time, where they at the bottom of their receipt, they've got a $5 off, $25 purchase that is good for 1 day only. So I made this purchase here, looking for the date. It's here we go. Oh, it's hard to find the date here. And so so April 17th. So I made this year, April 17th. And so this coupon is only good for Saturday, April 24th. So get $5 off, but you need to purchase $25 or more. So once again, someone may want to just come in for 2 or 3 things. Bam. Nope. You've got to have $25. And so you can generate some incremental volume by having people bundle, purchase multiple items. Here we got Dish Network nearing the end here, folks, of these examples. We got Dish Network here on the back of a piece, a little booklet of the pieces that come here to my house, it seems like on a weekly basis. And so Dish, get TV, get $100. Add internet, get $200. So here we go. We got gift cards, Visa prepaid gift cards. All right, $64.99 price lock. So when you get, they're talking about no additional fees, and so they're building out what you get with this particular package. Same bill, same price every month for 2 years. Okay, trying to get people to take action. So gift cards is a way certainly many folks have done that. Here we go. We've got a purchase here from Family Dollar. I also made in Shreveport, and so this was $421.21. And so what do you have here? AT&T. Say $35 a month. All right. So this is an internet, 100 Mbps internet, $35 a month. All right. And then you call this number, get AT&T internet, get a $100 gift card, and get AT&T TV, get a $200 gift card. So what is that? Bundling. So bundling. So this right here, POS, what they call point of sale promotion code right here on the receipt as someone is shopping. All right, folks. And so my last example here for today, thanks for hanging here with me, but these are just a number of examples here I'm going to share with you as you see across categories. I'm not highlighting it in the fitness space, but these categories that I've certainly shown are very promotion intensive. So you see them promotions a lot. And so we have here lastly the grocery category. They're constantly, things are always on sale in grocery stores, and you can see this. But what we see here, once again with anything, is okay now for this particular week, the weekly digital deal. And so they've got 99 cents each Mission tortilla chips. All right, so what is that? A loss leader. Somebody comes in to get the 99 cents, come in and they ultimately, I've got to go down this aisle. Well, I need some milk and I need to get some bread. And ultimately, sometimes, not all the time, people spend more than that. So this right here at the top, a way to get people in the stores. You see a lot of that here. And so last thing I wanted to point out on this, you see a couple of examples of it, is bundling. This concept of someone comes in to buy one item or two items. If you create, buy four of these and buy four of these for $10. This one right here at the bottom, final cost, so these cookies and crackers here, final cost when you buy three, $2.49 each. All right, trying to get people to buy more than one or two of a particular category. So these bundling promotions are huge. And lastly, my final example here of the day. So I went in, so this receipt is dated, 5/25/21. So I went in because I needed to get change. So I needed to get change. I had a bill, I needed to get change. I had a large bill, I needed to get change. And so I went in, it was super early in the morning. And not a lot of places are open, and then there's places that will tell you we can't break that bill or whatever. And so went on in, and so I am a member for several years of their loyalty program. The M-Perks program is what it's called. And so bought on this particular day, needed to break change. So I'm just a highly disciplined person overall in general. And so I'm not one that ends up spending, going in all these down, going in for one item, I'm gonna get my one item and be done. I shop with list, I'm just, anyway, that's me. We're all different. And so I went in with the purpose I need to get change. So I bought, one canned good. So I bought one canned good, got my change, cool, I was good to go. And so when I entered my loyalty number on the machine, I got a coupon. So POS, point of sale coupon, save $5 off your next purchase, all right, of $25 or more. So again, this was on May 25th. And so this coupon expired 6/8, so June 8th. Trying to create a sense of urgency. Get me back in the store so I can spend $25 or more and get that $5 off. But there was a second POS coupon, all right, and I've certainly gotten these before over the years because I'm not in that store very often. And so again, these loyalty, they're trying to impact my consumer behavior by giving me these promotional offers to get me back in the store, to get me back in the habit of shopping there more often. And so this is a $5 off my next trip. And so all I had to do was log into my Myers account and click to activate this one in particular, but there was no minimum, all right? So there was no minimum. So $5 off, any purchase of $5 or more, essentially. So this is just a free coupon no matter what I bought. And so went on in, used that coupon on 5/31. So remember, my initial time in there was 5/25. So 5/31, went in, used that $5 coupons on my next trip. And so my out of pocket was $1.18 plus tax, so $1.25. And so it was, I had a list of things I needed anyway, because I just, the promotion game, if I'm in buying all of this stuff that I never intended to buy, that means that, I'm really good about not doing that. So I know the promotion game, just give it my background. That's probably a better way of saying it, so I don't do that. So here we go. So that's that offer. So $1.25 is what they got for me on that next purchase, not $125 or $118. All right, and so this was a part of that. So when I made this purchase here, $1.25 out of pocket for me because I used that $5 coupon. Here we go, got this in the email. Nice work. You started a new reward with your latest shopping trip. $2 off your next shopping trip after you spend $100 or more in total purchase. So then they've got the amount here, $98.61 to go. It's earned through 6/22/21. So they've got a time and all of this and that. But you see the grocery chains, very, very competitive from a sales promotion standpoint. They really want, if you haven't been in there in a while, I know CVS personally, if I don't go in there for a while, and this happened to me very recently, I kept getting coupons on the bottom of my receipts. Just coupons of your next purchase, any amount. And so very, very, you can see I have various categories I shared with you today, so you can see exactly what folks are doing. Whether it's new members, you're trying to get new members, you're trying to get former members back, all right, you're trying to certainly build loyalty around your current members that have hung in there with you. There's various ways of doing that. You can see various ways, but it's all about getting folks to take action now, getting folks from a sales promotion standpoint, but you don't want to get addicted to it. Don't want to get addicted to it, because then all of a sudden your brand becomes the discount brand. And no one is going to look at you, you got to just determine from a strategy standpoint which way are you going to go. Folks know, I'm a big Walmart shopper, have been for years, ever since I was a little girl. And so we know, what does Walmart have? Everyday low pricing strategy. So they go in, yes, they have sales and things like that, but they're just known, this is what it is, this everyday low pricing. But in order for that to be effective, they've got a very large volume of customers. They've got a very large number of people that shop in their stores. So they're able to offer those lower prices. Because remember, to lower your price, you're going to have that volume to offset that. I talked about that last week with Planet, that $10 membership, having 95% of people come in and stay at that $10 a month. No, you gotta have people move up to that next tier, from a profitability, from a revenue generation standpoint. You gotta move people up. But Walmart has so many customers, a number of stores, that everyday low pricing strategy has worked well for them. And certainly they've experienced, big threats from Target and Amazon and folks like that. So they're doing what they can to remain competitive, certainly in this space. And so you just don't want to get addicted, and you don't want to get addicted to promotions where you're constantly, particularly like new memberships, where it's, always on sale, and, we're always giving, 50% off personal training, because then you will send a message. If you keep doing that over time, people will say, well, the training isn't worth paying full price. Anyway. So you've got to have the volume in order for these deep discounts, sustained deep discounting to work. But for those particularly who have tiered memberships, getting people up to those next tiers requires selling value, building value to get people to move up to those next tiers. But that certainly, in the absence of having thousands and thousands of members in a particular club, that's what it's going to take to be effective, remain profitable, certainly be a viable entity moving forward throughout the years, folks. So that is all I have for you today. This has been a lot of coupons, a lot of sales promotions examples, I know that, but I wanted to share various ways of doing things. You do what works for you. Just be careful of ending up on Groupon and then a year later you're still there trying to give memberships away, because people now realize that facility is not worth full price. It's not an intentional thing that people do, but once you go down that road where you're constantly on sale, it is a way, it can be tough to dig yourself out of that hole, because you've already trained people to see you're not worth paying full price. And so people are going to be not interested in paying full price for whatever it is that you're offering, folks. So you deserve better than that. Work on value, creating value. Next time we're going to talk about storytelling and how powerful storytelling is to the sales, to overall the sales advantage, because you know your why. It'll be easier to build that value. So stay tuned for that, folks. But until then, remember, I am positively passionate about your fitness, success, leadership, and yes, folks, always